No, not at all. Joe Johnson is a tremendous athlete and an even better player and a great person. So the type of attitude, the professionalism, and his talent that he brings game in and game out, I'm not surprised at the success that they've had since they've acquired him.
They've been one of the top offensive teams in the league over the last few weeks. What do you guys have to do to slow them down?
Just limit Joe Johnson's touches, most importantly. We know he likes to post up. We know he's improved with his jump shots, so they're running plays for him off the ball, and he's knocking down shots. So contesting his shots, running them off the line, and making his post catches and post ups as physical and limited as possible. Hassan Whiteside's a big deal, keeping them out of the paint, keeping them off the offensive glass, and limiting their transition points. They get out and they run in transition and they score a lot in the paint. So just trying to have a solid balance of that.
Coaches aren't a huge fan of these long home stands. Do players like them?
Oh, we love them. It's all about being in the area that you're familiar with, and that's home. We're all comfortable. We all know our daily schedule, our daily routine. You have your family around, so you get to enjoy time with them at the same time, and you know your schedule. There's nothing that deviates away from what you do every single day. You know where you have to be, what you have to do every single day, and it's just a lot easier to focus.
A lot of guys that would embrace. They took Whiteside's starting job away, and he's doing like 14 and 14 and 4 off the bench. I mean, are you impressed with?
Yeah, I'm impressed with his attitude that he's had since he's come into the league. Since draft night, where he felt like he should have gone higher, from his work ethic, through the D-League, putting on weight, working extremely hard on and off the court with his attitude and his basketball skills, and then finding a good fit and playing well with that fit, having an organization around him that believes in him and a coaching staff and players, and then him having success in the starting lineup and then being moved to a bench player and not letting it mess with his mind. It makes him even more hungrier, and he goes out with a great attitude every single game and he performs. So I'm definitely happy and proud of what he's become and what he's been doing.
People kind of overlook how good Miami is. Maybe they're always talking about you guys in Cleveland.
Yeah, I feel like, Miami's one of those teams that people don't talk about. Of course, you talk about the top 5 teams in the NBA. We all know who they are, but Miami's been playing so well since Joe Johnson. Granted, they've been playing well since before Joe Johnson was there, but since they've had him, their success is just steadily improving. They're beating solid teams at home and on the road, so Miami is a team to definitely look out for.